Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Syarifuddin. My name is 226 121210. For today, I would like to do the task of translation and interpretation. I would like to talk about type of interpretation. Today, I would like to talk about 9 type of the interpretation. The first one being the conference. It's actually the most usual thing when you are go to a conference or usually meeting. They are usually try to use some interpreter, especially when they are UN or United Nations, where they speak different language, but they must use interpreter to translate it to the target audience. This type of interpreter usually being simultaneous, or the speaker and also the interpreter speak at the same time. Number two is the escort. Escort are actually consecutive, or when the speaker stop talking, the interpreter start talking. So it was kind of like the one party stop talking and then the interpreter try to translate it. It actually kinda the escort interpretation is the interpreter are actually being some kind of assistant that help the speaker to do his daily, or maybe just it actually like look like an assistant. Next is the liaison or bilateral. Bilateral is translator. The interpreter are being translator for both parties. In this case, the interpreter are actually being a moderator, or the person that are in the middle, not sided with any party. They are usually neutral and very good at the both language. Next is the telephone. Like the name suggests, it using a telephone. How this it work is, one, the speaker talk to the telephones. Next, the person behind the telephone will try to interpret it to the target audience, and then the target audience will hear it from the other telephone that are actually being used at the same time. So it was some kind of real time, but also a little bit delay. It was being unconsecutive because they wait for the speaker to stop talking, and then the interpreter starting to interpret it, the message, and then say it to the target audience. Next is television. Television use a recorded program. It's not a real time. It's not a live. It's not a live situation. So they are usually being used in the recorded program. Next is video conference. With the technology being developed today, it was usually very much easy to find someone use a video conference. Like today, when I said this kind of message, usually it will use English, but maybe some interpreter will use it using their language like Indonesian, Japanese, or even Japanese, or maybe Thailandese. And then the next one is the community. Community is like a conference, but instead of the big one like a conference, it was used in the UN or United Nations. Like the whole world are actually being the leader of the each nation in the whole world are being gathered in the one place. It was usually the community is having some issue with the other community, so they try to use some interpreter as they speak. Next is the court. The court, like the name suggests, they are usually working together with the lawyer, witness, and also defendant. The last one is the medical interpreter. It was usually used in the medic environment, such as the hospital and also a medical battlefield. A medic in the battlefield. It was usually used in the UN situation when they try to help other country or maybe other civilian, innocent civilian, and then try to rescue them. They are usually send a doctor that are maybe don't understand the language, so they either one the doctor are being interpreter, or two they being an interpreter and then just try to interpret it. So that's all the 9 type of interpreter. First, conference, 2, escort, 3, liaison or bilateral, 4, telephone, 5, television, 6, video conference, 7, community, 8, court, and also 9 is the medical. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for listening. If there are any mistakes that I made during my talking, I apologize. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.